it's Linda from Bohemia Inspirations, and here we have a little journal that I made for my friend. So let's take a little walk through. All of the pages in this journal are from my store, Bohemia Inspirations, on Etsy, and the link will be in the show notes. Now, I hope you can see that this travel journal is small. It's about maybe 4 inches by 4.5 inches. And it has a ton of writing space. So don't let these little journals fool you. They have a lot of space for writing and journaling. And it has this really beautiful little gold elastic around it, holding it together. And it holds it just very beautifully. So let's take a peek inside through. So this is, of course, one of my pages from my Etsy store. And then when you turn the inside page, there's a cute little kitty paper clip. And this is vellum also from my store. And the reason I love vellum so much is that it is beautiful. It adds a daintiness factor to your journal. But also you can be writing with your pen in here and you'll see it no problem through here, which adds another beautiful artistic element to it. And this is a fold-out page. This, of course, is another page that I have from my shop. And you can also write on top of this vellum. And over here we also have a cute little pocket. And because I'm giving this away, I'm not going to open up these little treasure pockets, but there is actually a little treasure in here. And when you open it up big, it is a journaling area as well. Now, every page also has a journaling card that you can write on this side, you can write on the backs, and it just makes for a nice little place to journal when you are away and you want to take something with you but don't have a lot of room, and you can journal everywhere. All of these pages are nice and light enough that you can journal on the backs. Here's a cute little teeny tiny, if you wanted one little memory, you could stick it on this little guy. And then just some extra journaling pages tucked into the pockets. Here's another little journaling card. Again, you could write on the back. It just is such a great little travel. Everything's sturdy and hard. More writing pages. And another little flower, teeny tiny journaling card that can be used. I just find these so cute, half hanging out there. And over here we have another little half journaling area. And of course, as I said before, you can journal on the back here. Another little treasure. I love putting little treasure envelopes in that have something inside them, so that as you go through, it's a real adventure. And this is one of my favorite pages because I love butterflies, and this one is, again, big enough to write on. And this is such a pretty little card. This is vellum that I make in my store as well, a part of it. And again, it just makes such a nice little card. And you can see through your writing underneath, which is a really cool effect. And more places for writing here. We'll just tuck you guys back in. And more butterflies, which is very much fitting in with the theme. This card I really love. This is a very old map that I found in a book that I was able to find with my own floral design on top of it. Again, you can write on the back. And then these are just little butterflies that I tucked in with more writing pages in here. Just imagine what an adventure you would have journaling in this journal. This one's beautiful. I love how big this butterfly is. And some more pretty pages. Again, these are all pages from my store. And these pages are not expensive. They are under $4. You just print them off in your home. And that's what I really, really love about being able to use digital paper, is that I live in the far north of Canada and I can't get to a store very easily. Oh, I love this little guy. He's just my little paper clip and he just fits right here. There, he's so cute. And Over on this side, again, a nice, beautiful little piece of vellum that you could write and journal. And you can write and journal many different ways, sideways, in circles. Here's another journaling card from the pages that are in my store. Very nice. And a little trick to using these pages from my store is you can print them out and glue them on these hard cardstocks, but you can also print these digital images, or pages rather, out on label paper, the large page or the half-sized page, and just peel them and stick them on your card and then do your distressing. They make beautiful cards, and when I like to give a gift, I don't like my journal pages to be ripply with glue, and this is one of the things. I do glue a lot in my journal still, but this is one of the tricks I use to make a nice smooth stick-in tag. Here we have some more journaling pages, some more birds, again some pretty butterflies. And when I am doing my journals, I do try to have a theme in them. Whoops, there we go. That butterfly wants to fly away. So the very pretty cherry blossoms in here. And I just love how these little pages go with it. They remind me of kimonos, kimono fabric. I could see a cotton kimono out of that. And let's take a peek at this one. I wonder what this one is. Oh, this is beautiful. This is an old vintage photograph of a temple that I put a rose over top of. And these images are so fun, and I will do some more journals and maybe put these journals in my Etsy store. If you would like to see journals like this for sale in my Etsy store, send me a message and just in the comments below, and I will know that this is something that I should be putting in there. And let's see what's on the next page. Oh, my favorite. They're all my favorite, but so feathers, I love feathers. Look how pretty that feather is. Another butterfly, beautiful journaling space here. And as I said before, there is so much room for journaling. Here's another cute little kitty. And I like this. This is just a little saying, because when you stop and look around, life is pretty amazing. And really, when we slow down and maybe take time to journal, we really do notice those things more. Again, we can write on the back there. And this is just a tiny little image that I put onto an old piece of book paper. And I just love that to stick in there for fun. Just some little journaling card areas and another page. Some pages that I've stuck in are full. Some are just little half pages that were really just leftover scraps that I had and used, which are great. And this journaling card, let's take a look at it. And this one, oh, this is pretty. So this one is of an image, an old painting of people walking with their umbrellas and kimonos. And then I put the writing over the top of it just to give it a little bit of a faded vellum look, but it isn't vellum, it's just a page. You can write right on top of this or write sideways. I find these cards lovely and so easy to write on. This is a beautiful, beautiful picture of a lady in a kimono, a beautiful woman, and it is from a vintage book that I put a collage together. And this is one of my sheets of vellum from my store. And again, you can write underneath of it and see what you're writing through it, which is such a cool effect and so rewarding to look at again and again. And then you just flip it up for more writing space. You can write on the back. And it's surprising how much writing space there really is in here, with this being the size of book that it is. A little recipe. My friend loves to cook, and I think she's going to think this is very cute. Some more writing paper. It's so pretty. It just opens up. And this tab, oh, this is some very beautiful paintings from an illustration out of a very, very old book that I did add some Japanese characters to. And again, more writing on the back, and you can just see how smooth and nice this is to use. And I did not go to the store for any of this stuff. This is stuff that I made at home just with my printing off my digital pages and old paper I had at home. And there are a couple of these little decal guides I actually did go to my local dollar store to find, but other than that, these are just the washi tape as well. These are things I just had laying around my house that I used. Here's our very last page. We have one little treasure in here that I can't wait for my lovely friend to open. And then on the back page, here's another little mini sheet of vellum. I just wanted to do a little kind of different idea with the vellum. And there are lots of ideas with vellum you can do. And then we can write there, we can write on the back, and we can write on this really light paper as well. This is also from my store. So I hope you really enjoyed this little flip through. And again, if you would like to see any of these Etsy books in my store, just drop me a line in the comment and I will start putting some in there. And watch for the tutorial on how to make this, and watch for the tutorial on how to download pages. It really is an inexpensive way to have very beautiful paper in your own home. Till next time, happy journaling.